Today we are in Shropshire, just outside Telford, the little village of Ironbridge. Welcome to the Greenwood Centre. I've come to the Greenwood Centre for one reason and one reason only. Embers, Café and Events. I'm hoping this is going to be a little gem because they cook everything here over embers, over wood. I'm here for a bit of breakfast and as always, let's give it a go. We're in the middle of nowhere. But it is rather beautiful around here. Come with me. Whoa. Very pretty. I'm going to tell you, I'm really in my element here. We're sitting outside. Could be a chance of rain, but we're under a bit of cover. I'm not doing it inside. There's a bit of music and there's other people eating inside. The other thing, I've chosen the great day because they've actually got a cooking class here. Are you here for the cooking class? I was like, no, I'm here for breakfast. Although I could do with some lessons in cooking. I'm going to go for a mixture here. I want to see a real cross-section of what's available. So I'm going to go for the Fisherman's Friend house smoked kippers with a fried egg on top of a toasted sourdough. Then the big breakfast, fire cooked, full English, bacon, sausage, egg, pit beans, mushrooms. I'm going to leave them on there just so you can see what's there. Tomatoes, crispy potatoes and toast. And then I'm also going to have the pork hash, which is pulled pork shoulder, potato, tomato and fried egg. Run through the prices in a minute. I'll get a cup of tea as well. First impressions, really like it. It's very busy in there, but I don't know if that's a mixture of people in there for the class or people just turned up for the breakfast. What do you do? Go inside, you order. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Go inside and order. Order in court, order. So I've been inside, I've ordered Yorkshire tea, served in a non-sponsored by Sports Direct mug. Can't beat Yorkshire tea. Got to be in the mood for kippers, you know. And I'm in the mood for for kippers, Big breakfast, just stick it all in the middle, yeah.
Middle, yeah.
Oh.
Pork hash there.
Where's me kippers? Well, here we go. So just take a close up in here. That is the big breakfast, and there's no doubts that is a big breakfast. Whoa, you stay there. And here we have the pulled pork shoulder. Now you'll notice that's slightly darker meat because obviously it's come from the shoulder. Comes with tomatoes, you've got the potatoes underneath, egg on top, egg there, excellent. And they're not your Heinz beans, they are pit beans, which basically means they're made in-house here. What can I do? I can wait for my kippers here, which they are.
And I've got your Fisherman's Friend.
Oh, it's brilliant stuff.
Got some butter here as well. Would you like any sauces or anything?
No, I'm all good actually, I think. Yeah, I think, yeah, with that, yeah, no, I'm all good. Really appreciate it. No, thank you very, very much. I certainly will enjoy this. Friendly staff, there's no doubts, absolutely friendly staff. So you got the kippers, or the kipper, which is basically a herring. Now, the herring has been smoked. I've got to be really in the mood for kippers, and I haven't had kippers for a long time, and that's for sure. I'm going to start here. You've got to bear in mind, obviously, the eggs are going to carry on cooking, so we'll take it from the first egg. Put the egg on top of there, cut into it. The egg, actually, the kipper is going to be quite an oily fish, so the egg should cut through. I like the fact that they've actually got the lemon and put it on the griddle, so it's a little bit caramelised. Pop that there, straight into the kipper. The whole works. Smelly vision required. I haven't had a kipper. I had a kip last night, but I haven't had a kipper for such a long time. And as I said, I've got to be in the mood for it. And I don't understand why I'm not in the mood for a kipper at least once a week. Yes, it's oily, it's smoky. And take a look there. You can see where it's been on the hot coals. Breaks open lovely. Let's try it with and a bit of the egg. We all know what sourdough is about. Don't need sourdough. Well, we do, but we don't need for me to munch it just to tell you what sourdough bread's like. The combination is exquisite. As I say, you've got the oiliness, you've got the smokiness of the kipper, and then the richness of the egg really elevates it. Presentation, beautiful. Execution, bang there. The lemon helps cut through as well with the kipper. All in all, I think that's brilliant. I need to rush. I need to quicken up. Straight into the breakfast. There's no hiding place here. So you've got the egg again. You've got the sourdough. Let me just pop that there for a second. You stand there. Underneath you've got bacon. Streaky bacon. 2 pieces of which are there. Potatoes managed to escape, which is annoying. So you've got the potato, a couple of sausages. Sausages make the breakfast. You've got the mushrooms. I'll give an update on what the mushrooms are all about a bit later on. And that could put a smile on your face. I really haven't thought that through with the serviettes, so there we go. Whoa. That's an unusual sausage. Oh my God, that's a good sausage. That's really porky. A bit like myself. But you can see where it's been on the embers and on the fire. That's really smoky. And it has given a real smokiness. That's up there. Do you know what else is in there? There's a spice element. And then I'm just getting a little tingle on the back of my throat. That's a brilliant. Hang on, let's dive into the egg here, just so you can see the egg is still oozing, despite me yapping away like a good one. The sausage is taking me by surprise. It's not like any sausage I've ever had before, but it's a brilliant sausage. So much smokiness to it. As I say, tiny little bit of background spice. And then obviously you've got the charcoal effect as well. A proper barbecued sausage. Bacon. Bang, bang, bang. Doesn't need to be smoked, because obviously you're getting the smoky flavour as well from the fire. But I want to take a quick close up. The level of fattiness and bacon is excellent. It's not overly crisp, which I like. I hate it when I go into restaurants and you're knocking on the door with it. I like that as well. That's good. That is really good. Now, this to me is excellent, because I'd actually prefer bubble and squeak. Okay, but you know, that's more regional. Most places are a little bit on the lazy side, because what they do, they just use hash browns, and it's their commercial hash browns. They just chuck them in. They're plate fillers. These are not plate fillers. So you've got new potatoes. Let's grab you. Skin on. It's the skin that's bringing all the flavour again. Sorry. Bless you. Desperate to get on camera. The potato, it's perfectly cooked on the inside, but it's the skin and the crispiness of the skin that's really... Oh, that is so good. Nicely seasoned. Fair play to them. Well done. Going in again. I'm going to try it with the... Actually, let's try the pit beans. You've got all beans in here. You name the bean, it's in here. You've got peppers as well. You've got tomato juice. Or tomatoes with the juice. And chilli. The owner must do something here. And that is, get this out there. Get this into the supermarkets. It is completely unusual. As I say, it's pit beans. But the combination of all the different beans that are in there works perfectly. With that little hint of chilli in the background, you've got the red peppers, and the juice is absolutely amazing. I would say, if they were on the shelves, they would fly out. And I do mean they would fly out. Well, I'd certainly buy them. There's no doubts I'd buy them. Oh, it's so damn good. They're addictive. I'm keeping desperately trying to want to go back in. Presentation-wise, I'm into that. Okay, most people don't. They want it sloshed on the plate. I don't. That's fine with me. Oh, that was nearly disaster time. Tomato. So you get a whole... Do you want to just come in here and take a look? Because to say that's a juicy tomato would be kind of a little bit of an understatement. The juices were desperate to burst out. Oh, hang on, I'll tell you what that would be. Because the juice has actually been stuck. It's been stuck because of the skin underneath, and then where it's been put on the coals, on the embers, it's got nowhere to escape. So that's why you saw it oozing up. Brilliant. I'll tell you the prices afterwards, but I would pay this all day long. All day long. All day long. Rapidly moving on. That is a fantastic. I'm just hoping the mushrooms marry up as well, because otherwise that'd be the biggest disappointment in my life. So, oh no, you go there, don't you? You're part of that. So this is the pulled pork shoulder, again with the egg on top. It's got some green onions, tomatoes again, and lots of the potato underneath. And this is clever. And I'll tell you why it's clever. Because take a look down below. All the juice from the pork has gone all the way down and all the way through and into the potato. I already know what the potato tastes like. Oh, that's added a beautiful element of sweetness. The juice is really sweet from the pork. Again, sorry, just come in here. Just see how delicate the pork is and how well cooked it is. This is clever cooking. This is really clever cooking without me even trying it. I absolutely love the pork. Again, it's got a degree of smokiness, which you can expect, but it's so moist, you know. And one of the issues with pork, it can really dry out. This hasn't. It's been shredded. Again, where it's been shredded, there's always that fear: is it going to dry out? No, these guys know what they're doing. They've got smokers here. I'm going to see if afterwards they'll let me actually take some pictures of the smokers that they've got here, because I want to show you what it's all about. This is independently run, and one of the things I really like is to champion independent restaurants. But it's very difficult to champion an independent restaurant unless it's really up there and really doing the business. Is it doing the business? What do you think? The biggest dilemma I've got here, I've got to share, and all three are absolutely amazing. That's a big breakfast as well. That's a lot. Okay, Embers. Three of the best breakfasts I've ever had on the channel. And I am absolutely delighted. As I say, independently run. And whoever owns it has used this up here. Because what he's done here, he's given the fisherman's friend. It's not like one of them lozenges that you have when you've got a bit of a cold. The kippers are absolutely cooked to perfection. The egg works with it lovely. You put the lemon on top. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. £13. Now that's a nice light breakfast. Then you want something a little bit heavier. The big breakfast. I asked the guy who served us, I said, you're going to have to tell me something about the sausages. He goes, we get the sausages from our local butchers. Fully understand that now. They were some of the best sausages I've ever tasted. I liked everything that was on the plate. The star of the show was really the potatoes. The skin on the potatoes, again, every element there worked. £18. £18. Pair of us have had an absolute fill. And I've also got to tell you that I've had to take some home because there's so much there. £18. That breakfast stood on its own 2 feet and it was absolutely fantastic. Then we come to the last one, the pulled shoulder hash. Now, that was monstrous, and that's most of what I've had to bring home because there's so much there. The pork was to die for, and they use their own smokers, and I'm going to really try and see if I can actually show you how they do it and ask them if I can actually show you one of their smokers here. The pork was so beautiful. It is sweet. It oozed, the juice oozed into the potato, made the potatoes even more lush. £17. We've got 3 teas, £7.50. I paid a total of £55.50. It's there. Guys, I can't recommend this enough. I really can't recommend it enough. As I say, independently owned, it's in the middle of nowhere. I'll tell you what, on a beautiful summer's day, I'm actually doing this final bit here because it just decided to rain as usual. If you're ever in the area, come down, see what I'm talking about. Come in and see what I'm talking about. This is easily a 10 out of 10 for me, and I'm giving it a 10 star. It's there as one of the best breakfast I've ever had. You can't knock the size of the tea either, you know, happy days. If you've been here, tell me what you think. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, I appreciate that even more. And if you can try and hold on and just wait another sort of 2 minutes or so, I'm going to just see if I can actually show you what's around. That was absolutely awesome. Okay, I said to you earlier on that they've got a cooking lesson here. I believe this is the owner here, and he's showing everyone what's available. But you can see they're cooking over embers over there, or over wood. And again, I keep saying over embers. And again,
everything to temperature. Okay, so each piece is slightly different, and it's going to be on a different height of fire. And therefore, will be cooked at different rates. So as they,
I might have to come in. I'm actually being really, really serious in this because he certainly knows what he's talking about. I'm going to take you down here to the smoker and show you what the smoker's about, and I'll see if I can grab somebody. Right. Okay, I've grabbed this chap. His name's Zach.
It is.
I can't believe I got that right as well. Zach's going to just explain this is the smoker.
So yeah, this is our Iron brand smoker. It's amazing. We love it. We had to get this just to keep up with us. So we smoke all our sausages, our chuck, pulled pork, everything gets pretty much smoked in here, and then we use our other grills for direct cooking.
Yep.
But in here,
Whoa.
some belly pork ticking away slowly, and then we're just about to get our beef ribs going as well. So this belly pork's been on here since about 7 o'clock this morning. We're cooked to temperature, not time, because how do you know when this is ready? You know, the wind direction can change and it can cool it down and all sorts. So this is just going.
Just on saying as well, you mentioned about sustainability. You do your own charcoal?
We make all our own charcoal on site. So we're part of the Small Woods Association. So they basically chop all the trees down around here, which is fantastic.
Yep.
So they manage the woodland, and a byproduct of that is obviously charcoal. So
yeah.
No, all good. I'm sorry to disturb him. He'll be back with you in a sec.
yeah, so we make all the charcoal on site, and we've even got a blacksmith on site as well now. So he maintains a lot of our knives, makes knives for us, helps build things for weird and wonderful pieces of kit that we need. Because fire cooking just needs unique pieces of kit.
Yep. Well, I'm going to tell you, 3 of the best breakfasts I've ever had in my whole life, and it's a credit to you and the whole team that's here. It's absolutely brilliant. You used to be the head chef here, weren't you?
Yeah. So
Well, your training's excellent.
yeah. So I started off as a head chef, but we are on the road more. So we're at festivals, we're at doing private functions, we're doing all sorts. So I kind of keep help going here, keep an eye on things, keep going.
It's difficult out there, isn't it?
It
is
is.
so difficult.
I mean, yeah, we've had to put our prices up because we also things are just tough at the moment.
I think it's cheap.
Oh, really? Wow, that's great to hear.
I mean, somebody in the comment section is going to say, no, Gary, talking nonsense. I'm telling you, the quality of the products that are there, I actually think that's incredible value.
That's why our prices are what they are, because we have to keep them, as low as possible to keep people coming. But also, we want to buy the very best products we can. We're proud of our butcher. They're proud to supply us. You know, we're
Awesome
we just wanna-
sausages. Awesome sausages.
And the bacon as well. They smoke all their bacon. They, you know, a lot of butchers these days, they rub smoke flavourings on it.
Yep.
You go to their butchery and you'll see bacon hanging there in a Scottish smoker that they've built, and it's been going for over 100
What's the name of the butchers? Let's get that on camera.
Morgan's Butchers. They are, honestly...
And whereabouts are they?
Waters Upton. So in Shropshire, we try and use purely Shropshire ingredients. You know, we've got a monkjack, which was shot just literally over the river. And then when it's venison season, we take all beef off the menu and we just use venison. We try and be as sustainable and as great as we can be.
Well, congratulations to you. Absolutely brilliant. We'll do
one of them.
the elbow bit so you know what I'm doing here. Thank you so much. Once again, if you're ever in the area, come down and say hello to Zach. Come and say hello to the team. It's called Embers and it is awesome.